What's good, YouTube? It's your boy BDB, and today I have a video I want to talk about. So, speculating in college basketball, as you have not heard about the Duke Blue Devils, everybody has been saying that they do not win championships, but they do produce great NBA talent. But I want to further investigate on this whole situation of what everybody was talking about, and I've been seeing it all over TikTok and everything like that after Duke has lost to Houston Cougars after blowing a 14-point lead. And then the Houston Cougars go to the national championship to play Florida Gators. And still, congratulations to the Florida Gators. Clayton Jr., Condon, Hall or Ho or something like that. I can't remember the other big man's name. Richard, Elijah Martin, because he was in the Final Four last year, and he made it to the national championship this year and won a national championship. So congratulations to him as well. Congratulations to their coach. Congratulations to everybody over there in Florida. As Houston Cougars, they blew a 12-point lead against Florida Gators and sold and made one of the worst and stupidest mistakes at the end of a national championship, in my opinion. But that's not what the point of this video is. Obviously, I made a video talking about the national championship, but today is about Duke. So people have been saying on social media that Duke makes great NBA players, but they can never win national championships. And that, I will say, is very true. Duke, if you look at how much talent they've had, they don't win championships, but they can produce great NBA players. And a lot of people say, oh, but the NBA is more important, oh, this and that. I say, yeah, the NBA is more important in your future. If I'm a college athlete right now, I'm focused on the present. And what I want to be focused on is winning championships, winning games, going to March Madness, and winning a championship. I don't care about the NBA right now. The NBA, if I go, I go. If I don't, I don't. There's been many great players in college who went to the NBA, and they were complete terrible. And there's been many players in college who we thought was not going to do nothing in the NBA, and they go in the NBA and tear up the league. There's a lot of college players that are like that. And me, I'm just like, look, I'm not focused on what NBA scouts saying right now. I'm focused on winning and getting a championship. Well, first thing is you got to focus on education. Make sure your grades are good so you can still stay eligible to play college athletics. Then you need to also worry about winning. Then worry about the championships. Then you can worry about the NBA and NFL draft. Because here's the thing. Not everybody's NBA and NFL draft ready. Not everybody's NBA and NFL draft ready. So that's why I say always focus on right now. And what they need to focus on right now is winning games and winning championships. And in my opinion, Duke next year, if you don't go back to the Final Four or go to the national championship, your season is a bust because they are getting a lot more talent. You're going to have Cooper Flag, Con Knippel, Tyrese Proctor if he chooses to stay. You're going to have Isaiah Evans if he does not hit the transfer portal. You can still have Malawach. You can get the Boozer twins coming in. You can have some other kid that they said that they're going to recruit that committed to Duke. You're going to have him as well. That's already a 7-man, 5-star rotation. And Duke is already a really tall team with a great wingspan. And they play good defense. All of them are mobile. But I will say this, though. When I look at their history, and people say, oh, but look at where the NBA, look at where they are now. They're in the NBA. They're great players. You're proving the point. You're making great players. Great, you're making NBA players, but you can't win in college. And credit, not every single year Duke is going to win it. I understand. But some of these players, I'm like, you had this guy and you ain't win? I'm going to read you guys the list. Duke in their years. And I'm not saying all great players that played at Duke. No, I'm saying players who played at Duke that went to the NBA. Now, I know there's some guys I'm leaving off, but these are guys who's played at Duke, are in the NBA, but when they left Duke, they left with 0 national championships. Luke Kennard, Brandon Ingram, Jason Tatum, Wendell Carter Jr., Marvin Bagley III, Zion Williamson, R.J. Barrett, Cam Reddish, Trey Jones, Wendell Moore Jr., Cassius Stanley, Jalen Johnson, Mark Williams, Paulo Banchero, Derek Lively II, Kyle Flipkowski, Tyrese Proctor, Jared McCain, Caleb Foster, Cooper Flagg, Isaiah Evans, Colin Knipple, Carmen Maluach, JJ Redick. Now, if y'all say, well, why you put Tyrese Proctor, Caleb Foster, Cooper Flagg, and Isaiah Evans, Colin Knipple, and come on, Maluach, they're not in the NBA. I feel like they're going to go to the NBA. I feel like they are. I feel like they're going to go to the NBA. And if not, and if I could say one guy isn't, maybe Caleb Foster. But outside of that, every single guy is going to go to the NBA. They're going to go pro. But continuing with this list, JJ Redick, Kyrie Irving, Austin Rivers, Quinn Cook, Jabari Parker, and Rodney Hood. Now, obviously, I know there's more, but those are all the players I got so far. All the players I got so far that have never won a national championship at Duke. Now, credit. UNC has the most championships, and people are going to say, oh, what about UNC? What about their players? Yeah, that's true, but y'all have more talent. If you got more talent, I'm expecting you to get championships. And if you ain't, that ain't a good look on you. That ain't a good look. Credit. You can make a lot of great, like there's a lot of schools who can make NBA talent. But there's rarely any schools who can make NBA talent and win championships at the same time. It's rare. It's actually rare. When I look at the three biggest schools in college basketball, Duke, UNC, and Kentucky, there's been many players I've seen come throughout Kentucky that ain't never win. That went to the NBA. You got De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns, Bam Adebayo, Malik Monk. I mean, there's many players. But, I mean, I don't know. So all these things about people saying about Duke, do I agree? Yes. Now, is Duke terrible? No. They're still one of the best. They're still one of the best schools in college basketball history. I'm not saying that Duke is trash, but I will agree with those people who are saying Duke can produce great NBA talent, but they cannot win a national championship. I will agree with that. I will agree. I'm not saying Duke is trash. So all of you, before you type in the comment, oh, Duke ain't trash. Duke is this. Duke is that. I never said they were trash. Stop getting emotional, buddy. I never said Duke was trash. I just said that they just can't win national championships. And they bring in 5-star talent. A lot of 5-star talent. I feel like the best team that could have won or that should have won and they didn't was Zion, R.J. Barrett, Cam Reddish, Trey Jones. You have 4 or 5 stars on your team. You should have won. Cooper Flagg and Duke, I mean, they are also a really good team. They should have won as well. There's many Duke teams that should have won it, but they never won. And a lot of y'all might say, what about Jahlil Okafor? What about Grayson Allen, Tyus Jones? They've won a championship. The last time Duke has won a national title was 2015. 2015 was the last time we seen Duke win a national title. The last time we seen UNC win a national title was 2017 because they lost in 2016 on a game-winning shot to Villanova. Then they went back the year after and then finished the story. And then Kentucky, I forgot when the last time. What was it? Like 20 what? Was it 2013? I think it was 2013 was the last time I seen. Yeah, because that was the year Anthony Davis was there. I think the last time Kentucky's won was when Anthony Davis was in there. So, I mean, I don't know, man. But that's going to be consistent in this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later, and I'll come up with more stuff to talk about.